Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Cote d'Ivoire, and they take on Norway.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. So underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Cote. Could be dangerous. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Martin Ødegaard. It's a weighted pass. Could it be? I'll tell you what, that really should have been 1-0.
Well, it might be early in the game, but that should have put them in front. That's a golden opportunity.
Intercepting it intelligently. Julian Riasson. Berge with it. Haaland. Attacking with vigour. Berge. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Well, not many would debate the point that Erling Haaland is a joy to watch whenever he's out there on the pitch. But what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, let's just say he's a handful. He's certainly strong and powerful, which will be hard to contain if he plays well today.
And he did well to cut it out. Julian Riasson. Berge with it. Haaland. Attacking with vigour. Berge. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Well, not many would debate the point that Erling Haaland is a joy to watch whenever he's out there on the pitch. But what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, let's just say he's a handful. He's certainly strong and powerful, which will be hard to contain if he plays well today.
That's a good pass. Big opportunity. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, let's just take another look at this pass from Haaland. He has so much vision, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Seko Fofana. Kusunu. Cote. Kessié. Cote. Kessié has it. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Seko Fofana. Cote. Looking for the final pass. Decent idea. Now to level it. Well, that could have been the equaliser.
It was close, but not close enough, I'm afraid.
Ayer. Patrick Berg. Martin Ødegaard. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. And the defensive intervention there. Kessié. And now Ndika. Toure. Ibrahim Songare. Good idea. This could be the equaliser. Can they stop it going in? Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Is it going to be? Oh, a smart stop. He's driven in the corner. Now he must get it out of there. Nice looking move, this. Good looking cross. Was it a great clearance? Flowing here. Oh, it might be. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Martin Ødegaard. Julian Riasson might be able to set up the chance. Haaland! Oh, two! And so soon at the start of this game!
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. A very good tackle. Kessié. Cote. Sangare. Will he play it in? Could be troublesome. Trying to tee it up. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And taken short. Intelligent ball. The verdict is offside here. Martin Ødegaard. Julian Ryerson. Ryerson. Berge. Did well to win the ball back. Kessié. Toure. Kessié has it. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Berg. On to Haaland. Oh, useful ball. On to Haaland. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Cote. Kessié has it. And they keep it moving. A fine reading of the situation. Threads it nicely. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Patrick Berg. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Teammates available. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Promising looking ball. Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From two down, they now find themselves level.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So underway again here, and quite honestly, who saw this coming? Berg. A long way from the perfect pass.
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, a promising-looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Berge. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Took a touch on the way through. Going short. Playing his way in. Can they create something? Well, a textbook interception. Riosson. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Nicely weighted ball. In behind. Surely now. And a very good challenge. And it's going to be a free kick. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Patrick Berg. It's with Ødegaard. Flowing here. That's a good pass. Saved, but still a chance. Did well to clear it away.
Well, no frills defending there. Just get the ball away from danger.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Martin Ødegaard. Riosson. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Well, it went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. Now opening things up. How did they let that attack come to an end? Good conditions for the counter. Sent through. Great movement. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Riasson. It's with Ødegaard. Ayer. Julian Riasson. Playing with a flow and intensity. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Cote. And the pass deftly cut out. Martin Ødegaard. Well, the threat could be there. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. Kessié. He's in with a chance. There it is, 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
Seko Fofana. That's a good-looking ball. Really vital interception here.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Berg. Quick counter could be on. Patrick Berg. Decent pass. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Kessié. Seko Fofana. And playing advantage. In a dangerous position, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Well, can they open up the defence here? Can he get them level? And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Cote. And the defensive intervention there. Cote. That's a high-quality pass. Can he score? And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Patrick Berg. On to Holland. Oh, read it really well. And teammates around him. And a chance, Ødegaard! Oh, good idea. This could square the game. And a chance, Ødegaard! Oh, big opportunity. Oh, there it is! Unbelievable stuff from 2 down. They're right back in this.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Cote. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Could go ahead. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Ryerson. Christopher Ayer. Berge with it. Had no interest in losing possession.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Berge. Ryerson. Martin Ødegaard. Promising pass. Kusunu. Fofana with it. And playing it through. Can he finish? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Sent through. So they get the second half going here. Went in strongly, decisively. Could be dangerous. He's in behind. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Intercepted effortlessly. Well, very effective play in possession. And a chance to whip it in here. Cleared away, throw in. Sangare. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Fired in there quickly. Berge has the strength to hang on to it. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Patrick Berg. Is this the equaliser? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Might lead to a chance. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Counter-attacking possibilities. And the defensive intervention there. Patrick Berg. Threading it. Oh, he could finish. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Martin Ødegaard. Riasson. Good physical play. Christopher Ayer. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. He has teammates around him. Seko Fofana. Can they chisel open the defence? Oh, chance! Oh, how on earth did he clear that one away? Chance to cross. Danger building. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Ryerson. On to Holland. Berge. What can they do from here? And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Cote. Kessié has it. Kessié. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Ball retention so important. On the offensive. He's in behind. Oh, that's marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, for me, he always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
Trying to pick out a teammate. On a time for composure on the ball. Well, that took confidence. Kessié. Songare. Ndika. Delightful passing.
Yeah, brilliant stuff and great to watch.
And strong play here. Real chance. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating.
Well, I can't believe that didn't go in. So close to finishing this game off.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Strong possession play. Oh, but they've lost it now. Not giving it away. There to win it back. Patrick Berg. Ayer. It's with Ødegaard. Good-looking pass. And he's made the run. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the danger is still there. Good strong play on the ball. To reduce the arrears. Well, you get the feeling he really wants his second goal of the game, don't you?
Well, I think he's played well today. His movement has been excellent. That was a decent chance to get his second of the game.
And over comes the corner. Berge. Determined not to give it away. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Berge. Now Holland. Now the attack looks promising. Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Could pull one back here. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Pepe. Real chance. Surely now. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
Patrick Berg. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. And a strong tackle. Nicolas Pepe. Now what can they do from here? He's got to clatter it away. Seko Fofana. Beautifully weighted ball. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, big chance. And an excellent save to bring that counter-attack to an end. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Toure. Singo. And they have possession again. Ryerson. And the ball with Sørloth. Fofana with it. Nicolas Pepe. Sangaré. Well, he's certainly not alone. Productive pass. Well, the attack grinds to a halt, offside. Berg. It's with Ødegaard. Holland. Martin Ødegaard. 20 minutes remaining. Patrick Berg. It's with Ødegaard. Nice looking move, this. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Teammates in the middle. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Berg. Fired in there quickly. Attending to his defensive chores. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Referee spotting the transgression. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Good effort here! Well, how many players would try their luck from that position?
Well, it took everybody by surprise. It's a wonderful strike.
Nicolas Pepe. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Decent-looking ball. Can they do it? Off the post and back in play. It's gone in, and well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and look how quickly he reacts. That's great awareness from him.
Nicolas Pepe. Fofana with it. 15 minutes left for play. Letting the play flow. Wilfried Singo. Songare. Seko Fofana. Moving it forward. Well, disappointing end to the move. Erling Haaland. Nicolas Pepe. That's how to put in a challenge. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. Songare. In a decent position. But they dealt with the threat posed. Can he put it away? Palmed away by the keeper. And deflected onto the crossbar. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. Danger building. Strong possession play. Well, it was close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really. And credit due, a good intervention. Martin Ødegaard. Berg. Decent looking pass. Nicely out of there. Now, who can he play it to? And tidy hands from the goalkeeper there. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Referee deciding to give the free kick. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Now a decent position. Well read to win possession back. Ibrahim Songare. Trying to open up the defence. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Patrick Berg. Ayer. Berge with it. Martin Ødegaard. Read it well. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Ibrahim Songare. And taking it away. Good conditions for the counter. And let's give credit to the defending. Seko Fofana. And he has options available. Intercepted effortlessly. Christopher Ayer. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Nyland has it. Julian Riosson. Berge with it. Martin Ødegaard. Ayer. Oh, danger here. Oh, amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal.
From that range, that's an incredible stop. What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
Really good interception. Christopher Ayer. Can he find the right pass? Well, plenty of green space to run into. Threads it nicely. Keeper did his job to begin with. Kessié. Now opening things up. The verdict is offside here. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Berge with it. Berg. Berge. Patrick Berg. Christopher Ayer. And the keeper has it now. Could be threatening. Opportunity here. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Alexander Sørloth. Berge. Julian Riasson. It's with Ødegaard. Riasson. Christopher Ayer. Julian Riasson. Berge. Riasson. It's with Ødegaard. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And no question this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Cote d'Ivoire and they take on Norway.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. Could play it in. That's a good-looking ball. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. And the pass deftly cut out. Kessié. Touré. Kessié has it. Well read to ease the pressure. Songare. Kessié has it. Cote. Good ball to switch the play.
Yeah, it needs to be done quickly, though.
Fine build-up play. Kessié. Excellent defending. Ryerson. Berge with it. Martin Ødegaard. Berge. Julian Ryerson. Berge with it. Getting in there to intercept. Seko Fofana. Plenty of support here. Oh, what an opportunity. And what a beginning to this game. Excellent shot and a very fine save.
That's a real statement of intent from both sides, isn't it?
Who can they pick out? Well, this could really help the cause. And pushed onto the woodwork. And still danger here. Well, it could have been, but for the offside flag. Berge. Berg. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Kessié. Kessié. It's a weighted pass. Oh, a smart stop. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Might be onto something with that ball. Julian Ryerson. And alleviating the pressure.
Yeah, just got to clear your lines there.
Well, he's certainly not alone. But the danger averted for now. Odilon Kusunu. Now opening things up. Super stop. Might do damage on the break. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Toure. Songare. Seko Fofana. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Ibrahim Songare. An effective ball.
That pass is always on.
Songare. Chance to cross. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. A very timely interception. Oh, that's splendid play. And they might forge ahead. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Good strong play on the ball.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Seko Fofana. That's useful play. Intercepting it intelligently. Good conditions for the counter. Referee spotting the transgression. And he saw the situation developing. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But really sticking to their task defensively. Toure. Cote. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
And the counter-attack looks on. Berg. Could be dangerous. And the chance is on. And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. His determination there for all to see. Haaland. Berge with it. And bursting forward. Well, disappointing end to the move. Martin Ødegaard. Berg. Oh, that's a clever ball. Really well positioned.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And the through ball. Well, the threat could be there. No, high-quality defending. And a throw-in it's going to be. Songare. Kusunu. Ibrahim Songare. Moving the ball really well here. And to reduce the deficit. Songare. Fofana with it. Ibrahim Songare. Fofana with it. Trying to tee it up. And a chance to whip it in here. And the corner's been given. Who's going to get on the end of it? Giving it away. Kessié. Is this the moment? Surely now. And it goes a-begging.
Well, it's just not happening for them, is it?
Now, who can he play it to? Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And veering in, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Patrick Berg. Promising possession, this. Haaland. Berger with it. Martin Ødegaard. Haaland! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. The concession of a corner here. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Interesting pass. Could be. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, we can take another look at how close this was. It was marginally over the line, yes, but no doubt it was a goal.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Toure. Ibrahim Songare. And now Ndika. Cote. It's with Ndika. Kessié. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Seko Fofana. Kessié has it. Songare. Fofana with it. Ibrahim Songare. Oh, big opportunity. Wasn't going to let that one get through.
That was absolutely outstanding.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. That's a good pass. Managed to get it out of there. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Kessié. Cote. Toure. Showing a good reading of the game. Erling Haaland. Intelligent ball. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Oh, he could finish. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Berg. Berge with it. Patrick Berg. 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 Patrick Berg. Composed play in possession. And there to intervene. Oh yes, what a pass. To eat into the lead. Oh, and in! How about this? They're eating into the lead, and what looked impossible now might just be salvageable. True grit and determination on show.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Julian Rierson. Berge with it. Patrick Berg. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? But really sticking to their task defensively. He has teammates around him. Is it going to be? And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Throw in to Norway. Martin Ødegaard. Julian Rierson. It's with Ødegaard. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Julian Rierson. And finding their flow. Crossing into the middle. And he's clear as lines. Good through ball. A very timely interception. Julian Rierson. And teammates around him. And out of play it goes. Throw in coming up here. Can they do it? And he's fired it against the post. Oh, moving it nicely. Just the challenge that was required. Oh, that's a clever ball. That's really good and effective physical play. Berge. Oh, that's a fine pass. Patrick Berg. Decent looking pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the corner's been given. Delivering it. Clearance needed to be better. That's a good-looking pass. Spot on with that tackle. Kessié. Cote. Toure. Could be dangerous. Fofana with it. Chance to finish. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Toure. And plenty of room in the wide area. Oh, danger here. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, you have to say Erling Haaland has been at his excellent best up to now. Not that that should come as any great surprise.
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire. Full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well. Top stuff.
Oh, that's splendid play. And so back underway here into the second half. Ayer. Berge. Possession one. Cote. A really good pass. Showing good ball control. And intercepting it. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Danger building. It's with Ødegaard. Hold on! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he creates this chance. That's so inventive, and Haaland made the finish look easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
Toure. Kessié has it. Ibrahim Songare. Can they set up a chance? Kessié has it. Good physical play. Kessié. Cote. This looks interesting. Fofana with it. Songare. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Julian Riasson. On to Haaland. Now the counter-attack looks on. Did well to win it back. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Ibrahim Songare. Toure. Fofana with it. Space to exploit. Still could be dangerous. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Berge. Berge with it. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Could pull one back here. And it goes a-begging.
Well, it's just not happening for them, is it?
Julian Riasson. Really getting stuck in. Well, this could really help the cause. Real chance. And a little bit too much height on that one. Berge. Patrick Berg. And plenty of room in the wide area. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, good-looking pass. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Patrick Berg. Julian Riasson. And snuffing out the danger. Songare. It's with Ndika. Ibrahim Songare. Toure. Kessié has it. And the cross goes in. And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Could be threatening. And it's gone behind for the corner.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
He's driven in the corner. Oh, disappointing end to that. Riasson. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That's a lovely ball. Infringement spotted. Into the box it goes. Couldn't keep the move going. Good-looking move. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Seko Fofana. Good patience.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Could reduce the deficit. An almost instinctive clearance and a corner now. Can someone get on the end of this? Not a convincing clearance. That's a good-looking ball. And there to intervene. Patrick Berg. And Norway will get the throw in. Berg. Oh, useful ball. Julian Riasson. Berge with it. Chances on. Oh, now that is an excellent save. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And making sure it wasn't problematic.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And support available. Trying to tee it up. And the referee blows for a foul. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Ndika. Kessié has it. Kessié. Cote. Kessié. And unable to keep possession. Berge. Impressive build-up. Fine pass. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Kessié. 20 minutes to go. Martin Ødegaard. Well, that is asking for a yellow card. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Kusunu. Ibrahim Songare. Seko Fofana. Kessié. And play halted, free kick given. Kessié. His determination there for all to see. Delivering it into the box. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Ryerson. Julian Ryerson. Now Haaland. Well, the threat could be there. It's with Ødegaard. Berge. Berg. Martin Ødegaard. On to Haaland. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Trying to open them up. And still trying to get the shot off. And a corner conceded. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Now, how about the short corner? Cleared away, throw in. Did a good job of cutting it out. Must be. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Who can they pick out? Corner conceded, an unfussy clearance.
Well, that's certainly cleared the immediate threat.
Oh, and off the post, behind for a goal kick.
Well, he's so unlucky there. He seemed to do everything right. It was so close.
Berge. Ayer. Passing it around, can they see this out? Able to create room here. Well, had no intention of losing out. Chance here. Is it going to be? Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. 10 minutes left for play. Seko Fofana. Ibrahim Songare. And Norway with the ball again. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Seko Fofana. On to Pepe. Songare. And danger averted. Well read. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Played into the box. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Seko Fofana. Could catch them on the break. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish showed great composure, just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
Martin Ødegaard. Patrick Berg. Fredrik Bjørkan. Berge with it. Bjørkan.
Well, at the moment, they just can't get near the ball, and you can fully understand the crowd's reaction. They expect much more from their team.
Delivering it into the box. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And time for the change now. Nicolas Pepe. Fofana with it. Kessié. Seko Fofana. Cote. Kessié has it. Kusunu. Cote. Odilon Kusunu. Sangare. Ndika. Kusunu. Kessié has it. Ibrahim Sangare. Oh, good-looking pass. Pepe. Well, not clear yet. Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
Alexander Sørloth. Julian Ryerson. Berge. Bjørkan. Ayer. Berge with it. Really fine play to keep possession. Berge. Delightful pass. Oh, a fine block. Deflection, throw in here. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Sangare. Odilon Kusunu. Cote. Kessié has it. Showing a good reading of the game. And a throw-in it's going to be. Will he play it in? That's a good ball. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Alexander Sørloth. Doing well to keep possession. Berge. And the ball with Sørloth. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Can he deliver? Oh, off the post. Still alive. Really determined play to hang on to it. Ibrahim Songare. On to Pepe. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Oh, react. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Cote d'Ivoire, and they take on Norway.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation...
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
And a free kick here. And players waiting in the centre. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Seko Fofana. Intelligent ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ready to break, perhaps. Berg. Trying to tee it up. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Cote. Kessié has it. Seko Fofana. Maybe dangerous here. Credit to them for winning it back. Berg. Useful position they're in. Well, this could really help the cause. Still pressure. Committed defending. And Norway have it back now. Berg. Can they carve out another one?
Yeah, they look really dominant at the moment.
Well, good use of the ball. But the keeper will claim it. So over the byline and a goal kick here. And good work to regain possession. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Martin Ødegaard. On to Haaland. Must be! And the keeper getting right behind it. So a throw in here. Thoughtful play. Opportunity. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Berge. Patrick Berg. Patrick Berg. Martin Ødegaard. Trying to open up the defence. Haaland. Opportunity was there to increase their lead.
Well, has that just let them off the hook?
Sangare. Cote. Cote. Well, you can sense the threat is there.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
And cutting it out. Patrick Berg. Haaland. It's with Ødegaard. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Seko Fofana. Productive pass. Ibrahim Sangare. Berg. Feeding it through. Keeper was there to meet it. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Odilon Kusunu. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Seko Fofana. Kessié has it. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Julian Rierson. Can he find the right pass? Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Seko Fofana. Songare. Ibrahim Songare. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Cote. And the keeper is there to cover up. Rierson. Julian Rierson. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. That's a nice ball. And crossed in there. And a time for calm on the ball. Christopher Ayer. Berg. It has gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Patrick Berg. Holland. Trying to tee it up. That's a very fine claim under pressure. And good anticipation.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Berg. Patrick Berg. Looking for the final pass. Well, let's see about the cross. Can he get the shot off? The save was a good one. Played over. Well, nothing comes of it. Really well positioned.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Danger building. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Very effective pass. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Julian Rierson. And losing possession. Kessié. Rierson. It's with Ødegaard. Well, they keep passing away. Interception to snuff out the danger. Songare. Kessié has it. Ibrahim Songare. Promising position, this. And the through ball. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is brilliantly taken, just guided beyond the goalkeeper. What a good goal that is.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Kessié. Berg. Berge. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Berge with it. Patrick Berg. Well, that one has promise. Erling Haaland. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Ibrahim Songare. Well, they could break at pace. Can they turn it into something? Oh, looks so promising. Kessié. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Songare. Odilon Kusunu. Erling Haaland. Berge. Patrick Berg. Excellent vision. Can he finish? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Ibrahim Songare. Seko Fofana. Songare. Ibrahim Songare. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Berge. Possession, the most important thing.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Seko Fofana. Cote. Sangare. Oh, it wasn't the best of challenges. And going to be booked for that.
Yeah, clear foul. The card was inevitable.
Berge. Julian Riasson. And he saw the situation developing. Intelligent ball. Nyland has it. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, what a first-half performance this has been so far. They look like scoring every time they go forward. The positional rotation, the ability of players to run with the ball, and the passing have been brilliant. Let's hope we see a similar display in the second 45.
Oh, quick and slick. Very effective pass. Clever defending. Seko Fofana. Kessié has it. Cote. And it's a quality pass. Seko Fofana. Kessié has it. Decent position. Toure. Now what can they do from here? Fofana with it. Well, nicely cut out. Could be a chance to break. And the through ball. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Christopher Ayer. Julian Riasson. Interesting pass. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Sangare. Cote. Kessié has it. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. And teammates around him. But the danger averted for now. So a throw in here. Seko Fofana. Sangare. Cote. Chance to finish. And possibilities here. Will it go in?